Either AI is becoming more human or I'm becoming more robotic. Either way, we're living in interesting times. I critiqued a photo, then I had 3 AI agents critique the same photo, and our scores were eerily similar. I'd like to see your scores and how do they compare to what we came up with. So drop that down in the comment. Oh, while you're there, click on the link and send me a photo so me and the bots can maybe critique one of your images. All right, let's wake up the Critique-a-Bot squad and see what they have to say right over here in 3, 2, 1. All right, here is our subject. This is the one that me and the bots reviewed. Once again, put your scores down in the comments. 0 to 20 for composition, lighting, technical, impact, and storytelling. Let's see how we compared. For composition, well, you can see here are me and the bots, ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Claude. For composition, 2 out of the 3 bots liked the composition. Claude was the pickiest, stating that the composition could be strengthened by slightly adjusting the framing to balance the negative space from the upper portion. I don't quite get what it's talking about, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I thought the composition was good. I thought it could be better. I gave it a 16. Again, there's Claude with the 15. For me, moving this, pushing in to remove that would help the composition. We're going to get into some technical stuff later. But anyway, yeah, we're all in the same ballpark. Lighting. For lighting, all 3 liked the lighting, but all stated that the shadows should be brought up. And I don't agree with that. I think there's a nice graphic quality to the silhouette here. Nice sharp lines around. So I think all of that works well. I think trying to balance this out would mess it up. I think it has a good look now. So our scores. Chat liked it. I liked it. Even Perplexity and Claude were right along with us, even though they had more helpful hints, we'll say. Now, technical, this is it's more of a mixed bag here. So a couple of them said, hey, it's sharp, or it's well focused. But then another one said that the overall sharpness appears adequate. That was Claude. It could be improved, particularly in the palm trees. Again, I think they're plenty sharp. Claude also said that the image had some clipping in the highlights. I assume it was talking about the sun, which, yeah, there's not a lot of detail in that ball of fire. So I'm fine with a little bit of clipping on the sun. But, you know, a bot hasn't actually seen the sun, so it's just going by zeros and ones. So our scores, from a technical standpoint, the bots missed the fact that this should have been removed or in post or in the composition, moved forward a little bit to knock it out, remove the sign. The other thing the bots missed is this bowed sidewalk and slightly bowed horizon. There's some issues there from a technical standpoint. That's why I kind of went hard on the 14. Not as low as Claude though. Then impact. The bots seem to like the sun being framed in the little structure there. I thought it brought the viewer's attention. And Claude had the suggestion of waiting for a slightly more dramatic cloud formations or exploring a slightly lower shooting position. I'm actually fine with those 2 suggestions. Can't wait around all day for a sunrise and better clouds. So I'm satisfied with how it came out there. So I gave it an 18. Claude, again, the picky one, with 16. ChatGPT, only a 15 for impact. Chat, not too impressed. And I think it has some good impact. I like it. And then finally, storytelling. So this is where the bots, I don't know, it's interesting. They waxed poetic on, perhaps it's a seaside town or park. The sunset moment is peaceful and nostalgic. Wow, who knew? The image hints at a narrative, a peaceful sunset at a tropical location. All right. And the part, I don't know if I should be concerned about this, and I don't know if this gives you the any concern, but all three bots mentioned that the image should include human elements in it. Do you think it's kind of strange that the bots need or want human interaction? Again, strange times we're living in. Storytelling, again, 15. It's a pretty static image. It's a good wall hanger. If this was going into competition, having a human in it, I think would help with that story. But as is, it's a nice shot. So I'm going to stick by my 15. Claude and ChatGPT. Also, not too impressed with the storytelling, which kudos to it, them, whatever you call it. There isn't much of a story there. And then all told, me and Perplexity give the image an 81, Chat an 80, and Claude 74. So what do you think? Put your scores down in there. Who do you agree with? Are you closer with me and Perplexity, or you down with Claude, or somewhere else? And if you want to see all the scores, here we go. I mean, they are pretty close collectively. I think there's just about 7 points difference between all of us. So maybe one day it'll just be a bot talking to you, or maybe a bot talking to other bots. Let's end with a quote by a real person, Jay Maisel. If you are out there shooting, things will happen for you. If you're not out there, you'll only hear about it. Now, I don't know when this was said, but I'm framing it in the context of, in today's day and age, we can do text to image. We can do a lot of cool stuff in front of the computer. It's pretty amazing. But getting out with your camera, exploring the world, that it just can't be simulated. So you need to get out there, good weather, bad weather, just experience the world. That's my advice to you. Until next time, see ya. Oh, once again, drop your photos and the link in the description. Subscribe and all that good stuff. Thanks. We'll see ya. Bye bye.